Good evening, I'm Ann Nyberg.
And I'm Darren Kramer. Connecticut families still struggling now to get their lives back in order after the devastation of Superstorm Sandy. FEMA has opened up a field office in the state to help victims who suffered the worst from it.
And Stephanie Simone is live in Fairfield for us tonight. Stephanie.
Darren, and we're here on Reef Road in Fairfield, and the first impression you get is kind of this smell of seawater and sewage. Then you start to see these piles of wreckage all over the place, and when you first come down here, guess what? There are police officers patrolling the area because they're still trying to deter looters. Even though these family pictures are damaged, Edith McDonald can't throw them out. She sorts through them while her husband and daughter wait in line at the FEMA State Disaster Recovery Center.
We smile. Even when we cry, we'll smile. We'll stop crying and we'll laugh, and then we'll start crying again.
He wasn't the worst hit in Fairfield, but the devastation runs just as deep.
We lost 2 cars. We lost our furnace and hot water heater. And we had living quarters in the basement. We lost that also.
Just so you can get an idea of how bad the water was, look at this. This is the water line of how high the water came up, and the wood is still warped. Also, he had to rip up the floor, and this door, it still hasn't dried out. Look, it's still wet.
A lot of stress. We're trying to stay upbeat. And every day we talk with the neighbors and encourage each other.
Many of his neighbors join the more than 7,000 who applied for FEMA help. About 5,000 live in Fairfield County. Their spokesperson says if you get denied, you can appeal.
Because it could be anything as simple as you transpose numbers on a social security number, or you haven't provided the information on the status of your insurance.
So far, the McDonalds have been visited twice by FEMA.
I'm hopeful, yes. I feel encouraged that things will get done. And my dad will be the way he was before the disaster.
Now the police, they'll be out here all night patrolling the area. The FEMA managed caseworkers, they'll be back out inspecting homes. Right now they have 3,000 scheduled. More than 2,000 have already been inspected. And the FEMA spokesperson says if you don't qualify for a grant, there can still be help for you. The Small Business Administration, they offer loans, and you can also apply for those even as a homeowner. We are live in Fairfield tonight. Stephanie Simone, News 8.